Guys, morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, I'm back again. I realized that on the previous tutorials that I created, there was lack of sound, lack of content. Yeah. So in this video, I created a new video so that I can start on our HTML course so that we can start creating websites on our mobile devices. But actually, before we start, I want to tell you that this we are not creating the back end, we are only creating the front end. In order to create the back end, which is the back side, the brain of our website, we have to use like huge servers and stuff. But right now we're just on the front end, so we will be using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I will try to explain everything categorically, or I'll try to simplify everything so that everyone at least can understand what I'm talking about. So let's start. As you can see right here, we have a heading. Let me run this. We have a heading. Right here we have a heading. Then we get just a paragraph, then a button, then an image, then some text again, some text that is it's slanted, it's not straight up, and then we have some links right here, a link for our home, a link for our website, our about, and then our contacts again, and then the copyright and the policy. So this is just a simple um, landing page. So in this tutorial we're going to be creating a landing page. So I want to create this so fast so you can understand what we are doing. So I'm using Acode. You can download it from App Store, Play Store. It's for free, but I'm using the Pro version. So I want to go to, as you can see, I'm right in this directory, the responsive web design. This is about the responsive web design, but right now this course is based on the responsive web design, but we are dealing with a landing page right now. We are creating this landing page that you see right now. The note button, some images, and some navigation stuff. Yeah, so let's start. Okay, so this video, I think I won't be teaching HTML from basic. I will create, if you need to know HTML on your mobile device, I will create other videos so that you can understand what we are doing. Because in this tutorial I want to make this short so that we can finish the landing page. So you need at least basic HTML, basic CSS. That's the only thing we need right now, and then the rest will come after. So let's start with our document, and then our snippet, our root, then we add a head, and then let's leave the metadata. We just cancel the metadata so that it may not be. So you just need the basic for HTML. So let's create the body. There we go. So as you saw from this side, we have a header. I'm going to simplify this. We have a header, this one, a header, and then we have a body, and a footer. A footer is the last section of our website, and these are just sections of the website. So let me come here and create a header, and this in this header I can just write header because it's a header. Okay, a header, and then we have a section right here. Section. In this section, maybe we can talk about features of our website, or whatever we are selling or dealing with in our website. And then we have features, and what is this? We can have quotes, as you saw, quotes. So whereby people can have commented, who have previously used your website and downloaded your stuff, can comment about your stuff and add their own opinion. So here is a footer, the last section of your website, where you can place your details, contact details, just details. So let me run it. There we go. We got a header, features, and quote, and a footer. So right now, compared to this, like everything, as you can see right now, everything right here is monitored. So HTML, we used HTML right here. There's no CSS, no JavaScript, just HTML. So when we add the CSS is actually, HTML is hypertext markup language, whereby it's the skeleton of the website. And then we have the CSS. The CSS is the cascading style sheets. These sheets are styling sheets. They style our websites with colors, animations, everything you can think of that is styling. And then we have JavaScript. JavaScript is the one used for animations also and other stuff. So let me start creating our stuff. So we can just say header. So header we can say awesome app to download. Okay, download. And then after that we can add, in our section we can add an attribute, a class attribute, which you can use in CSS later to style it. So let me say the class is features, because we're dealing with features here. And right here the class can be quotes, because we're dealing with quotes. And right here the class can be footer, but we don't need it because we only have one footer. So yeah, I can write the styling sheets can be inside our document, which is this one, the index. This one, this document can be inside this document, or can be a separate file from this document. For example, when I create a new file, then I say styles, okay, .css. So .css is an extension for our CSS, for our styling sheet. And then HTML also has its own, as you can see right here above, HTML. Sometimes it can be called HTM, it depends on you. So as you can see, the style sheet has been created. I just need to save it inside there. As you can see right now, we can find it here. No, saved it in the wrong place. I should save right here. Yeah, it's right here, right here, right here. There we go. You can see the styles now, but it's not in the right place. It needs to be right inside here. Yeah, so now it is moved in our styles. As you can see, we can style inside. So let's start with the what you call the inline styling. So we have the inline styling, the external styling, and the styling. Okay, so let's start with the inline styling. So we can style this header. We just write style because we want to style it, and then we can type any attribute. Any attribute is like font size. I want to increase the font size. I want to, yes, let's increase the font size to 30 pixels. Okay, then we write a semicolon. What do we want again? Let us check it first. It's working. Styles. See, the text has increased now. We can change the font size. So right now I just wanted to show you just how the inline could work. We just write it next inside the tag, and then we write the style, and then the attribute or the property and the property value or the attribute value, and then we're done. That's how we create our style inline. But I don't like creating inline because it can mess up our stuff and confuse our things, so I prefer separating them in an external file. So this is an inline style. We have the style that you can put in our header again. We just put style like this, style, and then everything's fine. Everything, we just write it here. You can just say we selected a header, and then this header, what we wanted inside, we created a font size of 30 pixels. Same thing, nothing has changed, you see. So, but this one also I don't like it because it's still in the document. It will make my document look longer while it isn't. So I like to separate them in a separate external file. So here is the external file. Let me write header, and then the font size, font size has 30 pixels. As you can see, let me run again. Right now nothing will happen because I've not linked the external CSS, this CSS file. I have not linked this CSS file, and I have not linked it with this document, so I have to link it. So how do we link it? We use the link